Yo, yo, yo. What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? Ooh. Alright, how we looking? How we sounding? Mic check, mic check. There we go. There we go. That was it's a bit crazy. That should all be good now. Alright, so what I was saying is gold. Gold today, you know, we drove down, have no top wick on this 8:30 candle right here, 8 AM London. No top wick. We pushed down 2 continuation patterns to break below Asian lows. We came down. A 4-hour candle actually broke the low immediately, had a little push. You know, we pulled back up. Looks like we're just making a 4-hour top wick. Retested Asian lows and we're pushing back down again. So what I want to do now is see if this support holds or if we get a continued push and a lower low on a lower low on a 30-minute time frame. See if we just keep driving down. So that's what I want to see for today. Oh, looks like gold just made a bottom wick and is pushing up. Interesting. I don't know. Today's price action is definitely going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Pre-FOMC. So most things I've read have been about the Feds obviously decreasing the interest rates tonight. Well, it's tonight in the UK, 7 PM. And then obviously we have the speech at 7:30, which is 2:30 Eastern. And we'll see what he says after that. That's going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a bit of FOMC. We might get a bit of direction on gold. What's up, Ash? What's up, Benny? What's happening, peoples? So yeah, but for now, gold has really been like I said, we had the drive down and now it looks like, I don't know if it wants to continue. I don't know. But we had a nice retest of these Asian lows and a rejection. So if this candle respects its previous high, I think we get, you know, more of a drop. But how's everyone's morning been? Anyone catch any trades today? Any moves? Any moves? I was actually looking at this continuation pattern, not gonna lie, but then no top wick right here. Just needed a bit of a top wick and I could have used, you know, previous high as a stop loss. Top wick just didn't come. Echo, Rosie. Afternoon. Good morning. So I want to see what gold does now, because we broke this 4-hour low already. We broke the 4-hour low. Daily is currently bearish, but the only thing for me now is with the interest rates dropping, that should be bullish for gold. So these sells to me right now, they don't make sense. Are we selling off because the news has already been priced in, or are we selling so that we get better buy prices to go back up later? So I'm in two minds about what's going on in the markets right now, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see what's going on here with gold. I would like to see a bit of structure. So we've got the support here, and then we have, where's my thing? Right here. And we do have this minor resistance to the left, which we managed to close back below after retesting Asian lows. So if we stay below, I think we, you know, get some more sales down. So we'll see. H4 continuation pattern. I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice if we close week bullish, but I mean, we have a whole hour. So gold would need to close above 41.94, and obviously not too, with the body not too big. Ooh. That's not a nice sound. Oh, Goldie, you going up? So I mean, the buys make more sense on gold. Yeah, hello. The buys make more sense than the sells, because yeah, gold should be bullish. I mean, this could be a higher low we're creating right here. Rosie, I held GJ buys yesterday afternoon. Oh, nice, because GJ was moving. Where did you get out? Haroon, what's going on? 208.6ish right here. Oh, beautiful. So when I started the stream, I initially was considering GJ buys, but I didn't pull the trigger, obviously. I think it was down, it was down here. So I was thinking, we're gonna retrace this drop, and we didn't have a top wick on this candle too. So obviously you got into the buys. I mean, it was nice. Look, even if you had the stop loss below this previous candle, look, it wouldn't even have hit. It did come back and then just shot all the way up. So yeah, nice move. It was a nice move. How big was it? I'm just gonna go from this support up 47 pips and then 77 to the highs. Decent. What's going on with NAS? Looks like NAS has made a support that's respected, so maybe back to the top of the range. I'll keep an eye on that. All right, gold, what are we doing? Because we broke that high and we've broken the low. This candle's looking very confused right now. Or is it just me? What's going on with gold today, man? You're going to wait till after news? Nah, man, news is not until this evening, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. This is why it's pre-FOMC, because it's the session. Well, it's not the session, but yeah, it's kind of the time before the news, which is what, afternoon in NY, evening for us. Definitely going to be watching it. What about the 130 news? So now this 130 news that's come up, I was looking at it the other day. The last news was like months ago, July 31st. So it's not a news that I'm very familiar with. So what I'll do, I'll probably just wait until after the news plays out. I mean, I don't see any moves setting up just yet anyway. So I think the closest thing that I've been looking at right now is maybe a closure below this support, because I can't take a sell at the break of this low. I've already broken the high. The range is a bit too small. Range is like 70 pips. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Yeah, I'll wait till after news. Maybe the new 4 o'clock candle. See if we get a continuation pattern, a weak bullish candle here, and then some sells on the next candle. But really, my bias today, if I'm got a bias based on FOMC, it would be gold bias. But I don't think I can take, I'm not looking for long-term buys right now. Not right now. That would be like post FOMC. So yeah, I'm gonna just wait. I guess I have to. I ain't got a choice. I ain't got a choice. So yeah, just a waiting thing now. But this, I mean, we can look at what happened during this last employment cost index, which is quarterly, July 31st at 1:30. Oh, but we had PCE at the same time. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother because we had two lots of news, so we don't know which one really moved the market. What do we think? What do you think about gold today? Or is everyone just waiting for more information? Or is anyone trading before news? I mean, we have so much time. What, six hours before FOMC? don't know what gold's playing at. But this candle, 12 o'clock, I watched this candle drive straight up, no bottom wick, then reject, close weak bullish, close back in the range, and then this candle here now is just whip soaring. Definitely trading before FOMC news, but after employment news, this is a nasty M30 whipsaw candle. It is. I hope gold doesn't start creating these 30-minute candle wicks like it has been doing recently with all these top wicks, bottom wicks. Like this, these wicks yesterday were very nasty. Like, So I'm really hoping we don't get that again. It was a mess yesterday. I stayed in those buys too long. Oh. Yeah, because yesterday I think I was actually thinking about sells from, I think I had that in my daily analysis. So yesterday, yeah, so my daily analysis, I had this resistance, like this whole area as a sell area, so 4 to 19 and 4 to 16, which is like this 4-hour level. I think it should have been 4 to 17. But yeah, pretty much this whole area, I was thinking gold can get there and then sell from there. So I wasn't anticipating much of a push up, but by the time it got there, I tapped out. I'd already tapped out. But I did, when I was journaling, and I was looking over my journal, I was like, okay, that was definitely a good area. Like looking back at the daily analysis, how it played out and stuff, it was a good area to look for sells from. But it wasn't, even that, look, we wicked into it twice and then pushed down a little bit. 100 pips. How much was it from the highs? Oh, it was a 200 pips. Came back 200 pips. Oof. Yeah, I wasn't messing with gold in all of this. Retesting the daily flip twice, pushing up. Yeah. One thing about having a lot of news with gold is you get a lot of fake outs, a lot of ranging until you get a solid direction. It's just annoying. The other one. But yeah, if the price action doesn't look good, like I don't mind looking at the charts if I feel like I'm gonna get a move. Like if the structure is nice and I'm waiting for a certain area and I'm getting some decent price action, then I'll most likely set an alert and go back. But yesterday's price action was not nice. Yesterday's price action, I just said, let me call it and be done. You know, I'm not gonna force nothing. It was horrible. It was so wicky. It was. Didn't know where it was going. Facts. And if the market's looking like that to me, then I'll just let it be, you know. I'll just let it be. I'll just let it be. I did see that 4-hour continuation pattern played out nice. It played out very nice. Broke the highs and the lows though. That Benny was calling in the Discords. You got none of it. Oh shit. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. It's like that sometimes. Not every move you're gonna catch. Oh, NAS is moving. Gold is so confused right now. So confused. But if gold can push back up into the Asian range, then I'll be looking at more buys. I'll be looking at getting into some buys. Because this, remember, this candle here has no top wick. This was just straight down. Ooh, are we gonna get a closure above this resistance on gold? The second chance. Look at this. Gold pushing too, everything's pushy. I don't even do a daily analysis for pound yen, do I? Yo, pound yen, there is nothing to the left of here. Nothing. Until 2009. Look, the closest candles. Look, 2008. Crazy, right? So, I mean, my target can only be the next daily resistance, which is 2014. It's clean all the way up. So yeah, we got clean ranges all the way up, all the way up. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna get a closure above. This is gonna be a fake out. What are we doing here, gold? What are we doing? This looks like a higher low. Maybe the start of a push back up. Still need this top wick right here. Are we closing above this resistance? Another wick. Lovely. What do you reckon? What's your thoughts on gold today, guys? What are we thinking? Oh, I just saw your message. We've been ranging so much on daily. I hope this is the day we break out. I think today is the day of movement. It has to be. It has to be. FOMC's got to give us some direction. Has to. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it should do. It should do. I think today's the day. But yeah, this daily range has not been nice. Look at all these wicks. We've just literally been messing around between 41.64. I won't even call up there. So yeah, man, we've been in this super tight range. But there's been moves inside the range. I think the best thing to do is just identify when we're in a range, get in, get out. Don't try to hold for like these big, massive moves. I mean, these, even though it's been ranging, I mean, you could still make like 200-300 pips a day just playing the range, you know. Bad numbers. I wonder if price will come up to retrace some of the last 4-hour candle. I mean, I don't know, man. Quarterly news, I just don't see this news being super high impact today, to be honest. Not when it's before FOMC, but you never know. Or we'll just get that continuation pattern. Yeah, I would love for gold to complete that. Because, I mean, on the 4-hour, there's my little tool. I mean, you could count this little one here, but look, still making lower highs. It's a lower high, lower lows, you know? So maybe down to here at least. I mean, we did come down a little bit yesterday. We just didn't quite reach this next 4-hour support. So yeah, I want to see if we can come down a bit more and then get a push up at some point from somewhere. That's what I'm looking out for. Yeah, this news ain't really pushing gold, is it? Sometimes volume kicks in late. Hey, I hope it does something. And that's true. But then, is it volume kicking in late, or is it just the 4-hour candle about to close and gold giving that last 5-minute push towards the end of the candle? It's tiny, but H1 has a little continuation pattern. Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely does. Definitely does. So you can get a wick fill. 202.3. there. The only thing I don't like about it is how much of this previous candle low has been broken. But it looks like it's come down and retested this support and then pushed back up. So there's that. GJ, look at this gap. Not gap, but there is a little gap there. And NAS is coming back down. Oh, I just hope we don't get ranges, man. Don't range all day, please. Please. See how this 4-hour candle closes, because it's either going to be a higher low or it's going to be a very weak support that we break during that continuation pattern. So if we are getting a higher low, then I'm anticipating we hold at this support and then push up. Like I said, I want the buyers. All markets seem to be waiting on FOMC. Maybe, you know. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I think we get a move before then. I think we get a move before then. Do you know what I mean? We got time. We got time. I'm looking for... I did want a closure above here, but I don't like how this candle closed. Because we've just got too many upper wicks, too many top wicks right here. Right, at the same time, if we start making higher lows on the lower time frame, I think, you know, we're getting bullish structure. Continue up. Need a breakout on NAS. In fact, did it get to Asian highs? No, but I know it was hovering around it. I've seen this move happen before as well. This happened, I'm gonna say this week. No, not this week, last week. Right here, look. Pretty much the same move, but it didn't follow all the way up. Look, closed below, closed back inside, drove down, and then came up. Don't it look like today? Look. Very similar, right? Right. we're really gonna be chilling around here till this 4-hour candle closes. Alright, let's look at the last FOMC while we're waiting on these candles to close. So last FOMC was October 29th. And they kept the rates the same. October 29th. Very anticlimactic. I think I streamed this. It was very boring, wasn't it? Was it this one? Actually, I feel like it was the one that was a bit... I don't think it was at 7. I think it was earlier. Was it then? It was at 6. Yeah, I remember this. Got to account for daylight savings and all that malarkey. Alright, so yeah, I remember it pushed up, drove down through this range. So we had a push up before and then just dropped. Jerome at the FOMC at the meeting. What was he saying? Oh yeah, how he needed the information from the data that they weren't getting, but things... You're talking about how the economy was looking at the time and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, basically they couldn't decide whether they could drop rates until they knew what was going on. So that meant that the rates were going to stay higher for longer. And that's why gold fell and DXY shot up. I remember that. See ya. Alright, how are we closing gold? Let me see what the 15 minutes looking like. Oof. More wicks. Gotta love these wicks. GJ's chilling. DXY, not DXY. Alright, so respect to that previous 30-minute low. We're going to break the high and push up. Finally get a proper closure above this resistance. Come up here, create a longer top wick. I mean, this here is just barely a wick. Okay, back in the 4200s. Okay, we're moving now. When did we get a push like this? We've had a push like this the other day. Was it? When was it? Gold went crazy. I think it was during the London session though. I don't remember exactly when. back to Asian range, maybe. Oh shit. Are we gonna stay up here? Good old Asian range. If it closes in here, I wouldn't be surprised if we tap the daily flip. Oh yeah. I think we get a good little push, but have we made this top wick yet? I don't know, man. I just hate the way gold has been wicking away from this area here. Alright, so we tapped into Asian lows. Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. Gold's still in the same place I left it. Alright, let's see what we get in the last 5 minutes. So the 4-hour candle, you know how it goes. You get that little pop. Where's everything else? GJ's coming back up from the daily flip. NAS is at the daily flip too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What was that? Where did that get to? 42.05. Oh, gold Popiana. Yeah, like, but it popped and then came back. Like, say it with your chest, gold. Come on, go and pop, then pop, you know? Like, what the hell was that? And gold's been doing that. That's the crazy part. Like this candle here, the pullback, it wasn't immediate. It was towards the end of the candle. I'm not saying that this candle's going to come all the way back, but the wicks haven't been, it's been very quick drives down. I'm still not over that Monday gold pop then drop. Listen, that's gold. You have to be very careful these days, man. Very careful. That market maker move, that was a weird move. That was a very weird move. I'm not gonna lie. That was a weird move. Still no answers for that. Still no answers for that. Questionable move right there. Gold, what you talking? What you talking about? What we doing, Goldie? I don't trust gold, not one bit. Because why we back down here like this? If we close outside of this Asian range, oh. Alright, well, what do we think, gold? We closing back in this Asian range? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Okay, we're going up. Oh man. I'm just in two minds about gold, I'm not gonna lie. I would love for it to keep pushing though. I did want this closure above and to clear these wicks. It's doing exactly what I asked for me to take buyers, to be fair. It really is. And look, the 1 hour, look, 1 hour continuation pattern played out perfectly. Good call on that, Ash. That was a real nice move. Now we have a clean range if we're using the 1 hour time frame, but on the 30-minute we have all of these levels to the left. Alright, let's see how gold wants to close. I don't even know why I'm looking at GJ. GJ ain't doing nada. Not like yesterday. At least yesterday there was some real movement in pound yen, because we had the clean ranges. I mean, this, look, we had big push up, big drop back down, big move up again. Yesterday was pretty clean. The breaking of the lows did make it confusing. Yeah, but you know, with the continuation pattern, it can break the highs and the lows. Like, we know that. It just doesn't make it look nice. It's not aesthetically pleasing. But I mean, yeah, that it can definitely happen. You know me. You know I have a drawing for everything. You know I have a drawing for everything, innit? Do you want to see my drawing for that? Look. Tell me it don't look the same. Tell me this don't look like that continuation, the 1 hour continuation right now. Look guys, look. Side to side. Look at this shit. Look. And you know, I only draw what I see. I draw what I see over and over again. Just, it's for pattern recognition. And that's, well, it's kind of part of building the playbook is why I have that, because you know, you got to start collecting. I think that's one thing that really changed the game for me in trading, like recognizing patterns, is marking out where I see things happen over and over and over and over again. And because I drew it out myself, I can remember it easier as well. So I definitely recommend that. Like even your strategies, collecting how your strategies look, drawing your strategies out using candles, the plays, like all of that. It's so good. So good for helping you remember. Okay, so we're closing outside of Asian lows again. Jeez. I'm not feeling this, man. Gold is playing, man. Alright, NAS is on the Asian lows. I mean on daily flip. I'm not feeling the gold buys, not with this long ass wick right here. And I was anticipating a longer top wick here, which seems to have been created here. But now I'm thinking maybe we get a lower high. I mean, this isn't very clean, but you know, you can see the structure here. I don't know why, but I'm still seeing sells. Creating a playbook is a game changer. It really helps you narrow in on your strategies too. Yes, that's really what it did for me. That's the main thing that it done for me. Playbook, yeah. So the playbook is just like a collection of, it's kind of like an extended journal, but your journal would be day-to-day day-to-day trading activities, your thoughts and stuff. But the playbook is like everything to do with trading, everything. So not just pictures of the trades you've taken, but maybe pictures of your strategies, maybe back testing. Did we get the playbook idea from a YouTube video or that trading coach book? I got the playbook from a guy called Mike Bellafiore, and he actually has a book called The Playbook. Let me find it. Mike, yeah. Here you go. So this is it right here. Mike Bellafiore. So he is a prop firm owner, but not the prop firms like you buy an account and blah blah blah. He has like a proper trading floor in New York, and he built the playbook, an insider look at how to think like a professional trader. And I read this book, obviously, and what I got from it was that all of his traders, they all had playbooks. All of the traders on his floor, and in this book he went over different types of traders that worked with him, you know, their different styles and how they did things. And I was like, you know, it's pretty cool because they collected information, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but that's where I got the playbook from. And I was like, yeah, I want my own playbook. But they do stocks. I think main thing he talked about was trading stocks and stuff. Obviously I do currencies, we do currencies, but yeah, they talk about journaling in there and how they not even just journal, but how they break down their days, how they review their days. So I got a lot of information from Mike. SMB Capital, that's what it is. SMB Capital is his trading company. And he's let me sort of put this like this, if you want to look him up, SMB Capital. But yeah, he's got a decent channel on so through his book I found, through his YouTube I found Brett Steenbarger, who is the guy whose stuff I follow the most. He has the most books that I've read based on trading. And he does the daily trading coach, enhancing trader performance, all of that. Yeah. But he used to work at Mike's prop firm, and he would be the psychology coach for his traders. So yeah, I never, like, when I read trading books, I'm never reading for strategies or for like candles and stuff like that, but I'm reading to get in the right mindset to trade, like some motivation. You know, you want to be successful, you got to follow the path of people who's already doing what you want to do, right? Or who's done what you're trying to do and done it well. Alright, that's coming back down. What's gold doing? Gold's pushing back up. New 4-hour candle. So this 4-hour candle, oh yeah, it just opened. GJ just respected this resistance. Come on, Goldie, give us something. What's that? 94. So we're just gonna fill this top wick, huh? So remember I was saying about there's two things that could happen with this 4-hour candle. It could either create a support, we respect this support and then push up from here, creating a higher low, or, well, I guess three things. I kind of wanted this to close a bit weaker bullish, and then it would be a cleaner continuation pattern to maybe continue down, retest this 4-hour support. As it stands now, I need to see if we break this 4-hour high. I mean, we do have a 4-hour bottom wick, so we could just push back up to that daily flip at least. Above the daily flip, I'm looking at 42.19 again. Oh, did we break that 4-hour high? We're about to. I did on my broker. My broker, it broke that high. Oh, we're gonna push. Go on, gold. How far are we gonna pop? Filled the wick immediately, straight away, right? Just open first 8 minutes of the candle, filled the previous 4-hour top wick, back in the Asian range. But can we stay up here? Can we stay up here? Oh, we're making moves. Dum, 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 dum. I just don't have no entries here, man. It'd be nice if I could get an entry. If this flipping... I was looking at a closure above this resistance to push up. But I mean, these top wicks are just not nice at all. I did want to clear these wicks, but I didn't expect gold to pull back and still close below Asian range. But I mean, we seem determined to be back up in this area, so how far is gold trying to go? Within the first 10 minutes of this candle. Okay, NAS ain't really doing nothing. Go on, you got a clean range up. Clean range. Clean. All the way up to 42.11.5 just to round it off. What's the daily candle looking like? I mean, daily candle, we had a nice drive down, retested this daily support. You know, we're pushing up. Though the only thing is we haven't broken the highs or the lows of the previous candle, which is not a bad thing because there's still so much time left. Oh, we're moving, we're moving. Would you say that H4 is too big to be considered a continuation pattern? I do prefer it when the candle is a bit smaller. The body is a bit smaller. I do because the whole idea of it is that it's created either a support or resistance. And because it's a weak level, because the candle is small, the body is small, that is easily broken. Do you know what I mean? Like if you look at, if you look at yesterday's one, it's a very weak resistance because it's a small candle body. So we just break the high and, you know, we break up very easily. Even though we close back below, it's not a level that's really holding. This candle here, it's got a very in respect of the wicks, the body is quite strong. So I would interpret this as a strong support, which it looks like. You know, that's kind of how I interpret continuation patterns and the candles they create before the pattern. Where is my other phone? Yeah, so that's kind of how I see it anyway. But I mean, it could play out. It could play out. It might not. Stranger things have happened. I mean, the fact is, the bullish candle is still... It's not the strongest bullish candle. And we did break the previous low as well. The previous 4-hour low. But yeah, this gold structure is not easy to analyze. It's not easy to analyze. I mean, if you look at it on a line chart, you know, it looks like we're slowly bearish. I would have anticipated that this 4-hour candle, the previous one, did come down and at least retest this previous low or break below, slightly below, and close, if we're just going to keep in line with current market structure on the 4-hour. But that didn't happen, did it? So One thing I don't like is when we start pushing too much in one direction right at the beginning of the candle. It just leaves so much time for a retracement. It leaves so much time in the candle left to pull back or to retrace the move. And I really don't want to see another long top wick. I really don't. Might be another day where we get a late move again. Well, definitely gonna get a late move with FOMC. If we get another candle closing outside the Asian range, that's just gonna be crazy. How we doing over here? Oh, we're driving down a bit. Okay. Over here, we're not doing anything. As per usual. Wait, this is the new 15 candle as well, isn't it? Oh, so we respected that high. How far is gold dropping? How far are we going? Maybe just the bottom wick. I mean, we've broken this previous 4-hour high. Boom, 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 boom. Gold, really? Not another long top wick. Hey, gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. And you know what? If you're wondering, you know, how come I'm not using supply and demand, because there's not really much of a trend. The candles haven't really been trending. So I have multiple charts open, so I'm looking at different charts. I can see like the 5-minute time frame on, I have 5-minute time frames on one monitor, and then like 30-minute over here. Like, so I'm seeing this stuff happen, even though we're pushing up here. Like, it's just, yeah. I'm also considering the fact that we've got these long wicks to the left. price actions ranging. Obviously that strategy works better with a trend. I don't really want to be taking it within this trend. I haven't noticed it play out as much when gold is the price actions like this. But what a top wick. 7 minutes left of this candle. What do you reckon? Flip bearish, drive down, massive top wick again. What do you reckon, guys? What we got going on here? Boom, 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 boom. What a rejection. Now, it hasn't fully rejected yet. We still have 6 minutes left. We know what can happen in the last 5 minutes of a 30-minute hour candle, you know. But this is a serious pullback. How long is this? How big is this? This is what? 70 pips? 70, 80 pips? About 70 pips. All that movement and no daily flip tap. But like, why did we go up there? What was the point? What was the point? Are we gonna head back up? For real this time? Just want to know. I just have questions. I have questions. That's all. I have questions. Let me hydrate. Let me hydrate. I wonder if we get that crazy NAS push at market open. The NASDAQ be moving. What's your current bias on gold? Nothing at the moment. I don't have a bias, honestly. This price action here is biasless. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I think if we stay below this Asian range right here, I think we're gonna get some more sells. So I don't have a fixed bias. I'm not leaning more towards buyers or sells, like completely. I think if we drive down and we break this 4-hour candle low, I think gold comes down to 41.80, 41.79. Especially if we stay below this Asian range, I think we get more of a pullback. And we're creating a lower high right here. We close bearish, so we could just, you know, drive down. If we can finally close back in the Asian range, I think we push up. You know, if we flip bullish again on the 4-hour and we respect this previous 4-hour low, start coming back up, then yeah, I think we get we get a higher low using this support, and then we push. But it's looking more like the lower high situation and another rejection of the Asian range and maybe some sells. Now, where to get in? A perfect perfect candle would be a drive below this support and a breakout. It's very ambitious, very ambitious. What do you reckon, guys? 40 pips, 2.5 minutes. I like it though. It's very possible. It's very possible. All right, so we're coming up to this 4-hour support right here at 41.94. If we can maybe get a little push below. Oh, can we stay back below this range? Back in this resistance? Below this resistance, can we? I don't know if gold's got it in there. I don't know. So this is either the start of the sells or it's just the 4-hour bottom wick. I like the bottom wick idea, but I would love for gold to continue down. Gold may get to 41.80. Yes, that's my first target. That's my first target. Faith FX. How was your GJ buys yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it got to TP, didn't it? Or very close to TP, if I remember correctly. I think it was the day before. Very, very, very close. Very close. Go on, gold. Little more push. Little more push. Now, it's broken that previous 30-minute low. Gold has. Each day I stray further away from the 30-minute time frame. It's not pretty, is it? Breaking highs and lows. There's fake outs everywhere. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yep, TP got hit. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Alright, so we closed back below the resistance. We closed back below the resistance. Now, let's see. If we can break these lows, I think we get a drive down. Let's see. We haven't had the crazy shoot up yet. Gold doesn't know what it wants to do. This is very weird market open action right here. NAS came back down to the support. I think GJ is probably the only stable pair. I just adjust this resistance now. Right, was that just a 30-minute top wick? So look, we retested this support. Now if we flip bullish, I think this 4 hour could drive up again. So we didn't have much of a bottom wick. But like I said, we are staying out of these Asian lows. We're staying below these Asian lows. Oh, Nas, what are we doing? Oh, so it's the start of the drop. Go on, gold. Oh, we're moving now. It's crazy how gold is falling before FOMC. Oh, I came back up. Come on, gold. Come on. To be honest, even for me to get into a move, I need this candle to close. So there's nothing here yet for me anyway, regardless. Even if it started to drive down now. I need either a closure below this support to confirm gold wants to go down, you know, or a closure back in Asian range. I think I'd like that as well, yeah. Or closure back in Asian range, that'll be good. Oof. NAS is dropping. Now we normally get a big candle with NASDAQ at market open, so I'm curious to see what this candle does here. I mean, it could be dropping now and then 2 minutes later you look back and it's flying back up again. Oh, maybe not in this case. But all right, golds. So we're respecting the previous high so far. We've broken the low. Nearly broke that 1 hour low. Well, we did break the 1 hour low, but we've come into this 1 hour support again, right here. Hey, look at this. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Okay, gold. Here we go. But again, it's happening so early into the candle. There's 21 minutes left for gold to retrace this whole move, you know? Can't be trusted at all. But I want this support to be broken, and then we're continuing this downtrend structure. Boom, lower high, and then we go down. This is what I want to see. But in order for that, I need it to break this low. Otherwise, what could be happening is we could just be getting a double bottom if we hold and then push back up. Look at this. Told you, boy. This candle right here, Whipsaw City. An opening candle. It looks like this. Before I continue it, oh, you got in the cells. Oh, nice. Me, I have to wait. I don't trust this. I don't trust it. I don't like the price action right now. I don't like it. It's too, for me as well, to get into the cells, it's selling into this support. I need the support to be broken for my confirmation. 4185 is my safe target. Nice. I mean, if we can clear this support, I think we get there. Maybe even 4178, but definitely 4180 is where I'm looking. Do. There's barely a bottom wick on H1, 4182 area. Sales there could be nice, but gold is acting funny. Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. I need gold to clear this support. I need the support to be voided. I don't want nothing stopping gold. I want the breakout, I want the closure below, and then I want the sells. Until that, I can't do nothing. I just have to sit on my hands and watch. We've been good at that recently. We've been good. We had no choice. Let's see, FX Street. Damn. Didn't expect it to get back to 4200, but you see this support right here, this is why I need the support to be broken, because if it doesn't get broken, then it's gonna hold. Now, there's nothing to say gold can't break the support and then push right back up and it be a fake out. But for me, it's more of a confirmation if gold closes below that support that it's going to continue down, because that's the last low right there. So I need it to close below that low and then we make a new low at some point. But I'm not taking no trades within this range right here. No sirree. Well, yeah, there's just not enough of a range. There's not enough of a range. You know, because my stop loss is, I won't say my stop loss is super far out, but it's at least 100 pips if I get a closure below the support, which I'm good with that. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. And look at this shit right here. Sorry to swear. Man, if this ain't an area to buy from on NAS, like, how many wicks? How many wicks? This is why I have this support down here, because this is a very strong level. Man, the more I'm watching it, the more I'm understanding, obviously. Oh man, when's the last time we took a trade on this stream? I just be talking about trades and don't take nothing. I'm gonna have to start streaming for like 5 hours just to catch a move. Gotta start doing a NAS daily analysis. Yeah, I should do really, but do you know what it is? Because it's so early when I do my daily analysis, and I know, in fact, I did take one trade on NAS during the London session, maybe last week, I think, last week. So yeah, I might start doing that. But I don't really start looking at it properly until NY session. But recently NY session has just kind of been ranging, or it's just had these mad wicks up and then down. It's just not been great. At this point, I'm just here for the bants. Alright, so 15-minute closed week bullish. Bounced off this support. Alright, so look now. The 4 hours respect is push downs, made a really long top wick. It's respect to this previous 4-hour low. I think we start getting buys up from here. Been ages since we got in a live trade. Man, there ain't been nothing here. There ain't been nothing. I could take cowboy trades by myself. Do you know what I'm saying? I could definitely do that. I ain't no sweat to me. But I don't want to just jump into random trades. Not jump into random trades, but I'd rather not. You know what I mean? We're gonna get the push up from here, I think. Holding, we came back to this support, we held. Gold said I ain't trying to go down no more. Respect to this 4 hour. Alright, 12 minutes left. Let's see. Maybe we can get another closure above here. Maybe. Gold is giving out fake outs. Nasty movement. Very nasty movement. Very nasty movement. No fucks given. None. I really like that this 4 hour didn't break that low though. It's a good place to start the push up from. Are we gonna push? Are you gonna give us that push? Go on gold, start the push. NAS closes back in this range too. I think we get a push up here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for that to close. This could be the start of the gold move, you know. 4 hour flipping bullish again. Alright, can we finally get out of this range? Let's think about where to get in. Where would be a good entry now? I mean, the only thing I don't like right now is the wicks to the left. Because I like to take a break of the previous candle highs. That's my confirmation that price is going to go up. The wicks to the left are showing that doesn't necessarily always mean the case. Also, stop loss. I'm thinking about the stop loss as well. So, I mean, I can't use... I can, but I don't want to. Use this previous candle low. It just seems... Let's see how this candle closes first of all, but... Might be a no trade session again. To be honest, I think all the moves happened. Like the moves that I would have taken, they've happened during London session. They've happened during London session. Like this right here, this continuation pattern. If I had a longer top wick, that would have been beautiful. You know what I mean? Sell when that candle opened down here. I just didn't see this one at all, not gonna lie. Like this would have been a nice move. Look, got a bit of a top wick. Get him when the candle opened, like the flip. Fill the wick. This would have been, let me see, a previous candle high. Look, 27 pips. Down to this support, 44 pips. Like that was the move. That was the move right there. Clean range to the left. You know what I mean? The setups were there. You had the bias. Gold was bearish. The 4 hour was bearish. The daily was bearish. It lined up nicely. It lined up nicely. Right now, it's not lining up nicely. Are we going to reject this Asian range again? Yes. What are we going to get there? Shit. This is annoying pre-FOMC movement. Definitely not feeling it. I know, right? Yeah, this isn't a nice movement. Well, so NAS came back down. Alright, so gold doesn't want to get out of this range right here. Oh, we're just stuck in these ranges. Ooh, 3 minutes. Closure below, maybe. 15-minute wick fill. Continuation pattern. I scalp buys, it pushed and retraced to my entry, hopped in sells, then gold pushes back up. I might hang it up until FOMC or Asian session. They're gonna eat off FOMC. Yes, we know that's definitely, well, yeah, they've got to react to the news as well. You did scalp a buy. Hope you got in, got out, because gold came right back down. Got out and break even. Oh man, yeah, this is, I can't trade in this range. I'm not gonna trade this price action. I'm not gonna trade it because it's just not, I don't like it. It's not clean. It's not clean. There's no definite direction. I don't have enough confirmations of where price wants to go. Do you know what I mean? I mean, even though it looked like the 4 hour was respecting that previous low, there's still 3 hours left of this 4 hour candle. So it might not have broken the lows right now. If this H1 engulfs, we might get a sell down. I need a closure below this support. That's what I need. I need a closure below 91.8. And then I'll be looking at some sells. So gold, if you can do that for me, that'd be great. You know what I mean? But I need to be clear of this support. And then I can look for some sells. So yeah, if we can get a bit of a push, that'd be amazeballs. Where is it? 93.42 on the 1 hour. Yeah, it's ugly. I'm still in the cells. Talk to Gold Nash. She listens to you. Hey, that look. She's close. She's close. Oh, it didn't quite. It might just be a little top wick and then a push down, maybe. I mean, 1 hour did engulf and the 1 hour closed below, so we might get the sells. It's just stop loss now. I have to use entry candle. Nah, I don't like it. Sorry, the 30-minute. I might just wait till after FOMC, you know, just scalp FOMC, see if I can catch something. I'm not feeling this price action. I won't say my main bias, but I'm anticipating buys later, not right now. Gold is not giving me enough signals that it wants to drive down. Do you know what I mean? It's not yet. I would love to see this 4 hour break this previous 4 hour low though, and then keep pushing. I would love to see that. No, look at it going back up. Now I could have been in an immense amount of drawdown here. Well, not immense, that's an exaggeration. I've been dramatic, but nah. You know what? I'm leaving it here, guys. I am 75% gonna stream FOMC later on, because you know what? Fuck it, why not? Why not? Last FOMC of the year. Hopefully we actually get some movement on golds and maybe scalp a little trades, but it's definitely gonna be some cowboy scalps. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look, sells where? Why is gold being like this? Come on, it's playing with people's emotions. Stop it, gold. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. But if it respects this, I'm like, it's not nice. But if it respects this previous high, you know, the sells might be nice though. The sells might be nice, and their money. Yeah, I can't play with people's emotions and money like gold does. But yeah, guys, most likely FOMC. We'll do a little quick one. You know what I mean? We'll see what gold does. We'll check out the conference. Maybe scalp something. Possibly. And yeah, I guess I will see you in 4 hours. 4 hours. I'm gonna get some food to eat, journal this crap, this terrible price action right here. So yeah, I'm not looking for anything at the moment. I want to see what gold does now. I want to see if we can break below the support at some point before FOMC. I'm expecting a bit more of a pullback. So same like Faith, 41.80. If gold can come down, but for right now, it's only 4 minutes in. It's kind of looking like a double bottom here, but you know, we've been pushing up and coming back down this whole session. If gold can close back in the Asian range, I'm anticipating buys all the way up to 42.19 on NAS. So NAS actually came and closed right on this support. I'm anticipating NAS to push up as well, to be honest, but I don't really have a setup. Horrible price action on everything except GJ. GJ's just chilling, and then watch your FOMC. GJ is gonna go crazy. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Be careful out here, man. These markets ain't nice right now. Markets ain't nice. Peace out.